Laserdisc, which was introduced in 1978, provided the best quality image and sound fidelity for watching movies at your home. But was it all worth it? What exactly was all the buzz about? Welcome to Shoe News, I am Chris Daly. Laserdisc was another way of viewing movies in your home. It was estimated that in 1998, Laserdisc players were in approximately 2% of U.S. households, partly because they were so expensive. Sid Gottlieb, an owner of Laserdiscs, had some things to say about this trend.
Well, I was always careful in what I bought, so it's not as though I had to have everything. But I used it as an adjunct to teaching, and the films that I was teaching and was ordinarily showing on VHS tape, I gravitated towards Laserdisc versions of those because they just showed up so much better. So I was very selective, but ultimately, I mean, to this date, I think I still have about 200, 250 discs, and that's quite an investment.
Laserdisc players ran around $500, with the Laserdiscs themselves running anywhere between $30 and $200. Laserdisc was released on June 10, 1981, and a total of 3.6 million Laserdisc players were sold in Japan. A total of 16.8 million Laserdisc players were sold worldwide, of which 9.5 million of them were sold by Pioneer. The common practice of including extra features on DVDs, such as subtitles, alternate soundtracks, commentaries, and supplementary material, was first established as the norm on many Laserdisc releases.
There were some real advantages. The picture quality was, I think, slightly but noticeably better. And also the factors of searching and stopping and starting and freeze framing, that was terrific. So I think it was a step up.
It must be noted that Laserdisc did not have the strength to wage war against the more compact, economically viable DVD format. New Laserdisc film releases are now non-existent. Even Pioneer, the last producer of Laserdisc players, has discontinued Laserdisc player production, devoting its resources for DVD and more recently Blu-ray disc players. With the quick acceptance of DVD by the growing consumer public and growing acceptance of Blu-ray by videophiles, the market for Laserdisc is no longer viable. However, some still have very large Laserdisc collections that will eventually be unplayable. The supply of functioning Laserdisc players will someday dry up. Since Laserdiscs have to be optically read, there's no mechanical device you can rig up to play them like you can play old LP records. However, recordable DVD may have arrived on the scene just in time to give Laserdisc owners a means of assisting in the preservation of their collections. In an ironic twist, the very technology that made Laserdiscs obsolete is now being used to preserve movies that were only once available in that format. Even though they'll one day dry up, I'm sure collectors around the world will still hold on to them. This is Chris Daly for Shoe News, signing off.